top tier. You gotta be a fucking
with the seminary.
yeah. You gotta be a fucking surgeon for real. For real. You gotta be a real nigga. And I'm one of those niggas. 'Cause I did that shit. That shit was crazy. Yeah, trying to bend that shit, trying to get it right. Never forget. Backwards. It was dead. Oh, okay. What's good, chat? You already know what it is. You know what it ain't. We back here, tournament style, game day style, NCAA nigga, Chris Doowie in the building. Ted's here. That means we really live. We got Chris Doowie in the building here. He was actually just in the last gameplay. Yeah, I'm chilling. Like I said, I think he's in his new crib. He just been missing a lot of gameplays because he don't really be checking in no more.
Well, you don't get no notification.
Mm-hmm. That don't stop you from checking in. Because honestly, like Jade, I posted something. She must have either got the notification or just checked in. If she see me spell something wrong, and she immediately know me and let me know. He used to be like that, so that's why I was like, gotta be something else that you do, but that's just all you. Because before it was no notifications. Like it was, I first started YouTube, he was just like, "I'm here." I was like, "Oh shit." He was here before. Like it was a thing.
That's how you knew that you were like.
I swear, it was no Ted. There was no Ted. Ted was not here. Ted came later. It was Zero was here. Oh, Zero was here, so we live. With no. Oh, bro, we going live. There was none of that. It was just. Bro, he was the one letting me know shit beforehand. Like I said, life be. That's why I was chilling. I'm like, bump bam. You need a notification? No, okay, cool. But then not everything he even be caring to be here for. So like he's not always putting in his commentary like that in every game because he doesn't care for the game.
Yeah, it's the games that he like
right
to you about, like how to get here.
Mm-hmm. He's also working on trying to get some more games for the channel in the first place. So. And he's trying to work on his own schedule from because he has a new place that he's living in. It's not as close as it was before to the job site. So, yeah. Figure out the new house, the new location. But what's good? It's your boy Q to the motherfucking God. Like I said, you already know what it is. We back. This motherfucker. That sneak your ass off the beach. I I looked down, like, who is this? Who's doing this right now? Who's on the beach right now? Yeah, you already know right now we are 7-0. Chat. Chris still needs a W. Kenny 5-1 today. He almost got one yesterday. Almost got half one yesterday. Those don't really, like I said. Yeah. Facts. I see what you're saying. Damn, closer game, yeah. I don't know. At least saying I got one would be appropriate, but not 1-1. But you're right. It's a little misleading. But tell Chris I said it's up. Phone dying. Gonna watch on TV. Okay.
Who that?
Zero.
Zero?
Yeah. I was texting him to tell them he was live, and he said that he can't right now because his phone is dead.
He said he's gonna watch TV.
He's gonna watch it on the TV.
Oh, I think so.
Like he won't be able to respond really.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the grabber. It's the grabber. How you guys do it? No, why is it? No, man. Literally just say clear skies.
They wouldn't let you change it. I know it was,
Yeah.
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one.
So maybe
Welcome to Las Vegas, home to the UNLV Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
flying red team and first is the yellow team / LSU.
LSU ready to kick it away to get things started.
White and yellow. I know this is gold, but
Fielded in the end zone. It's Irvin. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Rebels offense takes the field to start this game off.
Damn it. Yeah. You gotta look like you're a fucking monster. Scared out of the point, man. His knuckles okay? Hopefully the fucking just catching right here.
Back to throw, it's Calandria. Might be looking to run. That's reeled in, it's Thomas. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm.
Stay with it.
Ready to run another.
it's really good, so
Yeah,
that should catch.
Receiver, but the one he completed it to.
You'll take it as a quarterback, too, because at the end of the day, that is still a completion. Nobody has to know that wasn't the guy you were throwing it to.
Makes the catch. It's Irvin. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
You know, like, I know over your head, but I get why you. Yeah, he didn't even knock it down. He could have definitely something.
You gotta wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Got his man downfield. Touchdown.
He got hit.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time.
Honestly, it was open over the middle, but it just took me a minute to actually see it.
So he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job.
Yeah.
It's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times
I just happened to throw it probably right on time. Just right on time. Right on top. And there was nobody there really in that space.
Getting ready for the extra
That's what was
point
good
after
part
the
about
first
it. That's what
score
kept
of the
me running
game.
too. Nobody argued.
And he's got the extra point. And
Give it a
7
chance.
to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. That did not
Oh, then the one hit.
Bring it down at the 12-yard line.
He did it
So
back.
LSU's offense will go to work for the
They all on
first time.
some demon time right now, bro.
Nigga
Nigga said
Running
knuckleheads.
backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make a huge impact.
The longest
how fun
yard.
is it to have
Wait,
two
who?
guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because
Remember
these
the
guys can
Titans?
touch it a bunch of different ways. And Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
Bro,
And I think what makes them really
you
unique
feel like,
too,
oh,
Dave, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Unloads to the wideout. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Couldn't make the catch in bounds. It's incomplete.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
Unnecessary. You did it. Like, time it to
So the decision has been made.
I saw it.
I didn't think they would call that.
I didn't mean either. That's why I saw it later. I was like, damn, it was a late hit. I don't even know who dove into who. Was it me on the outside?
I went to catch the ball.
Looking downfield on first down. This time he's got it. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. LSU quick to the line. That's caught. It's Brown. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Using his legs, it's Durham. They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a first down. How about that tough, hard-nosed running? Rich legacy of that at LSU. Reminds me of Charles Alexander.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I was a part of that legacy, Reese, on the other side when Justin Vincent rushed for over 200 yards in the SEC championship game. And that's what you see LSU. That's what I've always thought of watching them growing up. And you watch the way they run their offense. Usually, it starts with the physicality and the ground game.
They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Grabbed behind the line. It's Durham. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quick release by the QB. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. Into the house. Touchdown, Tigers. The extra point here would tie the game. And the point after is good. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Rebels offense is back on the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. He'll run it again. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. No huddle offense to the line. Line is set on 3rd down. To the air, it's Calandria. There's the pressure. Gets it out fast.
He was there, but that nigga got the ball and fought off the tackle.
Got knocked down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Might be changing the route. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35.
If you're going to attack and have success against man coverage, then you've got to have great timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver. Really nice rapport. You could tell these two have been spending a lot of time this offseason throwing to one another.
The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes a connection. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Rebels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. From the red zone, looking for a space. Caught over the middle. It's Gums. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Back to throw, it's Calandria. He's got it on the run. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UNLV.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Using his legs, it's Durham. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. The Tigers in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. He's got it down the right side. It's a seam wide, and he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
That's caught. It's Thomas. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I mean, you just can't teach and coach Big D tackles to be that quick. I mean, he shot right out of his stance, beat the offensive lineman, and he was in the backfield before the O-line even knew it.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Calandria. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Lost a throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Durham. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And this defense comes up with a big play, and not just the break on the ball, the catch, nice hands in the INT, but taking it almost all the way back for a touchdown, and this offense licking their chops on the 1-yard line, ready to punch this in.
And the Rebels will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Number 2, come on, gang. You can't bump into me, buddy.
Stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. To the air, it's Calandria.
Oh my God, bro! Throwing dots in between all that. I know you reading it. It's like this is you. I know.
I went straight to it because I knew.
But you were ahead of it. You're ahead of it.
I know exactly what going to.
I could have. I just tested. I really watched you. I could have waited. I could have waited and went back that way. I just watched what you were about to do.
No,
if you had a better user, yes. You were all the way over here. Yes. On your part, you didn't. You knew where I was going. You should have picked it off. How is that horrible on my part? And I scored a touchdown.
Because you shouldn't have proved it.
I watched you. I watched you. No. I watched you be ahead of my man's, and I threw the ball perfectly to my man's to the touchdown. How is that not? How is that not on you? How is that not on you?
That's not a good.
I told you what I was reading. I'm reading you. I'm not reading the CPU. The CPU wasn't going to stop that man, and you was ahead of him, so I threw it behind you again. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I naturally know how to throw behind. I'm not going to throw it in front of you. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not a bad read versus you, where you would throw a pick. You would throw a pick where you just.
That's a bad read.
You threw the pick 2 minutes ago. Did you throw a pick 2 minutes ago? But I'm not disagreeing here. Did you read what I did and stop it correctly? No. On 4th down, you had one opportunity to follow that person and be in front of him. You did not. No. Just stop. That's not. I read you. All I made sure was that you didn't pick the ball up. That's a good read. You didn't. You did it. You could have, but you did not, bro. Look at you. Look at you're throwing now because you're not paying attention. I'm not you. I don't do that. I throw exactly behind you and make sure I'm not throwing in front of you. That's all I'm trying to say. That's why I get why you said it's a bad read, because you read it. I'm not saying you did not. I watched you follow the play. I'm just saying generally threw right to you and you did nothing about that. That's fact. Bad user, like you said.
Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass, it's Calandria. Got his man out of the backfield. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Rebels want to move quickly. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Thomas. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th down, looking to pass. Complete out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Sharp. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Here's a heat. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Pressure coming. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
If you're just tuned in, I'm the red team, Chris is the purple team / white and yellow.
Just about set to get this second half underway. Coming out with it, it's Thomas. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. On the ground, it's Doowie. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers need to pick it up on fourth down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Man, that's a rough outcome. I get it.
I thought he got it.
Try to be aggressive, but backed up in your own territory, aggressive.
I was mad. I was playing on the outside. That's what I was here. He went inside.
UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. The give to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. So now on comes the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on fourth basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. On fourth down, now you know you can trust your defense.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Nussmeier. Got out of trouble and throws. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. This time he's got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle.
That's all you need to do. Right to him.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down. And they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Pulls it in, it's Thomas. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. LSU right back to the line. The short hands, it's Anderson. There he goes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw it.
You fire!
Almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
I read the other one too when I picked it up for the touchdown.
2 straight
Okay, shot
incompletions, giving up some yards in the opponents in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Under fire. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one's from the left hash. Splits the uprights, it's good. Down to a 1-possession game, 24-17.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it out. It's Irvin. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Rebels offense is back on the field. This drive will open from the 15. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Nice. That was nice.
I didn't think he was going to react. That's what the call was going to do.
That's right.
What a play to get the football back.
Well, he was rolling to his right, and because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. That's caught, it's Anderson. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Grabbed on the outside, it's Anderson. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Tigers will hustle to the line. Using the quick game. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Got his man. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, running back on the move. Touchdown LSU! And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Irvin. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Dropping back, it's Calandria. It's complete to the right. Turning it on! And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
And back to the air on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Irvin. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. Quarterback making checks. Wants to keep it in the air. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the 1st down.
I love the aggressive nature offensively there. It's 4th down, and you're going to try and go for it. And you have so much confidence in your quarterback to be able to make that play, come up with a good throw, keep the drive alive.
The Rebels are rolling down the field. They go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. It would be nice to pick up a few yards on 3rd down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. Wide receiver going in motion. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Tie game here with just a few minutes to go. Going right to work up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Berry. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. LSU quick to the line. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down. This guy is doing work on the outside and the sweet toe tap to stay in bounds there.
How about the sweet feet? I mean, it's so hard to know where you're at on the sidelines and have good body control. And you could tell he did. Gets the feet down, secures the catch. That is a nice catch. Nice footwork, young fella.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. They love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on 3rd down. It's 56 yards out from here. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Fires into the end zone.
He was butt. He was butt.
Nigga. He was going for 6 right
Come
there.
on, nigga.
And after that incompletion as a play caller, you need to go back to the well. You can't be afraid to call what has already worked well in this game for you. You've got to tie again. You've had a lot of success, whether it's been running or whether it's been throwing. Think about the playmakers that have stepped up in this game, and don't be afraid to double back and call something that had success earlier in the game.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need...
What?
It's actually here or it's been here? Hey, you might get one on the board. Man. Playing like this. Let's see. We got 1 minute, 40 seconds still left. 46 seconds left. We got a score. Going to OT.
Right on the rail. I think. Want me to lock it?
Or stop. Go out there, get me one more.
LSU 31, UNLV 24.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better.
Definitely good.
On first down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
To the air on first down. Gets rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Bradley. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Scanning the field. It's Calandria. Under fire. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Wants to go up top on first down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up fourth down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Pocket breaking down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense.
Oh, yeah, smart.
The part here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the...
Oh, he's got some
Oh,
space.
no. Pick it up.
Ball is loose.
Are you kidding me?
Covered by the defense, and he's off. Picked up a few extra on that return. What a play by this defense to
Sometimes
get
kids speak too soon. I mean, you still got defense. 31 seconds. That's 2 times. Plus.
That defender absolutely...
No, I'm not. Because remember, you guys got the ball on their side of the field. You just was on your side, just picked it up on your side and foul. Two niggas tripped and foul. That's crazy.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Calandria. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Got room on the return.
He did bite on that shit. Had me.
Touchdown, Tigers.
That was good. That was good. That was good. Close out. He's been on there.
So you think they shouldn't run up the score like this? I remember an old story of one coach telling the other one, I only coach one team, man, it's your job to stop it.
I like that approach. That should be your philosophy, but that doesn't mean you don't remember that. You have a turn later on, a lot of times, when your team's better, to do the same thing, to return the favor, and make him forget that.
38, UNLV, 24.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Here's a throw downfield late. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Quarterback empties his backfield. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
I think at this time, you just have to throw caution to the wind. You're down by a lot. You're deep in your own end late, so you're just going to be throwing it. The defense knows it. They're pinning their ears back. You're going to have to get rid of it early. Someone is going to have to step up and make a play, and that's going to have to happen a couple of different times if you're going to win this game.
Still firing away as he'll go down swinging. He's taking the deep shot. And the pass is incomplete.
I should have pressed aggressive pass. You would have caught that.
Winning those individual 6-second battles.
But stupid play. He was right there. He did a weird motion. He didn't even, you know what I'm saying?
That leads to a victory.
It was a good victory.
I love when teams
Came
go
back,
out
came
and
back.
play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort, tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Game tied back up. I was like, man, I've been going for it all game, but I tried to wrestle.
You did it the best.
I said only 3-2.
You just went for it.
Yeah, that big score is full. He's making. Oh yeah, this is the one I threw a touchdown. That was earlier. That's good. Like, what are you looking at? Oh, number 3.
Oh, you have to look at forward and whoever's coming towards you.
I'm trying to say, if you overplay it, I'm Gucci. I feel like most of unless these niggas really make a nice play, but I was still gonna throw it to him. And either way, like I said, I wanted to come back to Reed. Yeah,
that's a better.
I did it on purpose because there's still a gap here, so that's why I felt
that wasn't the best,
me. I'm Brady. This is how I feel, Brady.
I
understand, but I knew you were too ahead of this to block it in front. So he's ahead.
They could have hit it out too.
He's ahead of him. I threw it ahead of him. Boom.
He didn't make no action.
That's my point.
But my point is that wasn't the best because
I know
there's too many negatives in that play.
This read, I could have threw it right here.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I did not. I wanted him. First of all, he's open right now. If I throw it dot to him, he's open. Nobody here. You're technically not there yet. Now you're there. Now that's a bad read. But you still are too much overplaying the ball. And that's fine with me if you're not going to make a play back on the ball. He is behind this route. Technically, if you didn't come up here, this is a whole open space. I get what you're trying to say that. It could be a better read. I could have got to him. I had more time. Genuinely, I would. Genuinely,
that's what I'm saying.
There's
3 niggas over there.
Knowing LSU, there is a lot of pressure. So I went for quick route and accuracy. Throw it to him, you're not going to get there.
One of the
he
got open way before
he was all the way over here. This is not open. He's right here. Your nigga's right there. I wouldn't throw this just because of how close he is, and I didn't. That's not who I wanted to go for.
But who's gonna?
Because majority
that nigga's not even on him.
You gotta think bumped. If you know what this route is right here, you know what this route is. This is the slant route. This is my normal route that I run, right now. You are one person who are trying to play that route. I'm not thinking you're going to play my man here. Originally, he said,
I'm over.
No, you're not. This is where you were set up originally.
Okay,
my man is right here.
I run right over here.
And that's fine.
So why wouldn't you just go right? That's what I'm saying. There's 3 niggas over here, but you chose over here.
Tell me what I said. I tested you. I literally tested.
Okay, so say that it's not a good read. You just wanted to test me though, but that's not a good read because
you were ahead of the play.
I could have picked it. He could have knocked over the ball. This nigga has nobody touching him, nobody even on his ass. So even if you threw it to him, he could have got down immediately and been done. This nigga has 3 niggas over here. I'm saying there's 3 niggas over here. There's so much bad that could possibly go, and you got lucky to get a touchdown when you could have just threw it to him. And
or is that skill? Or is it skill? Is it skill? Because genuinely, you have thrown picks where I'm over here.
Saying,
and
okay,
that has happened. Yes, but I'm not. I threw a perfect touchdown. Okay, that's all I'm trying to say. All I'm trying to say. At the end of the day, it was a good throw. It's fake.
Yeah, it was a good throw, but it wasn't. That doesn't make it a good read though.
Nobody said it.
I'm just saying it's not a good read. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Okay, that's all. That's all
I know. What I read though was that you had bad
That's
placement.
all I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Whatever your extras you're saying is just extras. That's what you want to say.
You're saying,
I'm just
you
saying
said it's a bad read.
That's all I'm saying.
Right? I'm looking at you as a person who's not going. You're not technically in this play right now.
Okay, but
so that's what I'm telling you. I'm not telling you that is a good read that I read that. I'm just telling you what I read.
Yeah, okay.
That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying what I read
that's
is
all
that.
I'm saying. There's 3 niggas over there. You could just do it to the open guy right there. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't care. I didn't care for him. I gunslinged. I went straight for him. I went straight for the one I thought was going to be open originally. You read that, but didn't play it right. That's facts. And in general, if you're not there, if you didn't read that, so say you read this nigga instead, now he's open because that man is not going to stay with him on those routes.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm fine with that. And the simple fact that you even misread it just too much again made me feel better that I caught a touchdown. I'm not saying that you're wrong. It was better. I'm not saying it's like he wasn't covered. He had people on him, two people over there, but 2 people got shook, and he got technically open, and you didn't cover him well enough to make it a non-touchdown.
He's still there though. I'm saying he could have.
Nobody covered him enough that he made enough play where it would be a touchdown. Now your guy. Now let's talk about your guy who did catch the ball. Oh, that guy, he had an open touchdown. Turned around and dropped.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. But my guy actually caught the ball from my foot.
He was turned around. Like, you could just bring the ball to your chest and fall to
I mean, that is a difficult catch to try to turn around and catch it like that, but I did feel for you.
But you could just still go out. You a wide receiver, nigga. You live for this shit, nigga.
Another reason I stopped doing that play. Y'all fighting. So I try to go to the house. Try to switch up. You made the play. They wouldn't have made the play.
No, I didn't. I wasn't a user.
I'm saying you would have made the play because you read it. Like if you were a better user, you would have understood that. Like you understood what I was trying to do. Oh yeah. I just top that shit. That's it. Oh, the interception got straight touchdown. So. wearing black.
Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome, folks, to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, home of the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Chris, the black and yellow team.
The number 2 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes.
Camo team.
Taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Iowa Hawkeyes. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Armstrong. Let's get this thing underway. The Canes will kick this deep to get us going.
Yeah, that's not yellow. It should be black and yellow.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. So Iowa's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. They'll run it from the gun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The Hawkeyes will crank up the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line.
Uh-oh. Like somebody died.
Third down, he drops to throw.
Cop.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Oh.
You
sure?
That's on the receiver.
That was definitely, yeah.
Watch this defense fly around.
Yeah,
Great job.
I heard it.
Look at it. You're
Heard
on the
terror.
road.
I heard.
Things are going against you early in the game. And you
This nigga said it was a siren.
that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make the play on this return.
I'm far, like this shit's kind of confusing. Yeah, like, really. No, he
The player is down injured at that last
injured.
play. We'll take a timeout to check it out.
I think so. Niggas gonna drink water in Miami. Niggas drink that liquor.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking to scramble. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
To throw, it's Beck. He's running out of time here. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
He did play it, but he was kind of in front of him, behind him. He tried to play the interception.
We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield.
Yeah.
We can see him catch the ball.
I get what you're saying.
Just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He went. Oh, he tried. He actually came from behind to front.
That's why I was like.
He just didn't. Yeah, he just missed it. That was great.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drop.
He tried. I was like, really good.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0.
Not a lie. I'm just chilling. I do him. They're viewing. That's cool. But if I'm not, because she about to leave.
Bringing it out. It's Parker. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. And the Hawkeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Makes the grab. It's Moulton. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that short completion. Oh, and the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one.
Oh.
Going to set up a third down play.
Fucking, I tried to intercept
Fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. They got to make the right decision on this play. It just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Looking to throw again. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
First down, looking to throw the football. The senior tries to take his shot, but overthrows his man. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Hawkeyes will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it.
So me, because he got bumped, I should have stayed with him.
One down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Hawkeyes come to the line in a hurry up.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
On second and inches, they've got three receivers bunched out to the left. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Back to pass. It's back. And the pass is incomplete to wrap up an eventful first quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and time now for a wonderful tradition here in Iowa City as the crowd and the players pause to wave and salute the folks watching at the Children's Hospital next to the stadium. You talk to these kids and their families, it means so much to have their courage saluted every game here in Iowa City. And time now to begin the second quarter here in Kinnick Stadium. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on them, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And the Canes will come to the line to run the hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The Hurricanes pick up enough to get a first down there. We'll hand it off. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Crucial third down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Speck. Makes the throw across the middle of the field.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Yeah, bomb.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Here's the target, and it's complete. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. He tried to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss. Ball move back to the 4 for second and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's got it.
He just made a good call. Their guy was there putting the hand out behind him, but he missed.
Just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving
100%.
the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
He was behind him, so I get why he catch the ball, but still. It's just his animation, I think, guy. See what he just did. Maybe if he tackled. It's a good play. Can't actually
puts him in front by 7.
I mean, he was close. I mean, as far as coverage wise, yeah, he was there. Yeah.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Long kickoff. No chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Complete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Looks right and lets it fly. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. And the Hawkeyes have 1st and 10 here. Back to throw again. Grabbed by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Hawkeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half?
Big stop, man. Big stop. Let's go. Cooler 18.
And they're trying to punch it in here. He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa.
Boy, how exciting as this first half been. We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Point after, knocked right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. They stop them at the 23. That's solid coverage. And Ryan, the offense, is back on the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown on the last possession. Looking for his big tight end. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. A lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
They'll kick it away here. Ball fielded near the 35. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Takes a big shot there for the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a 1st down. His toughness cannot be taken for granted.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Now the pass rush gets home.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. That one falls incomplete.
You bitch! Yeah, that was
like you still
I would have been so tight, bro. If you got another one like that, bro, I would have been so tight. That's crazy, bro. He was falling down before the ball came. Like I don't get why he didn't catch that. He had the opportunity of a lifetime. Opportunity.
The Hurricanes offense retakes the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the 1st half, backed up near their own end zone. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. breaking free at the 35. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
To throw, it's back. Bringing pressure.
Going to get a touchy.
Fuck. In there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
He's back to throw again on second attempt. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Men, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Iowa City. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
The Hawkeyes will kick this away to start the second half. Return begins inside the 10.
I was say crazy. This is weird. As I return that beat.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Daniels. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down.
I see him trying to make a play, but I threw it backwards. Like that. I ain't throw it straight to him. That's another thing. I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying not to throw it.
So we'll take a timeout.
I'm seeing it. Can I fit it? Oh.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down.
Damn, he broke off that shit so fast.
Pass rush, a sack.
Always nice to see a defensive end come up with a sack after a long day in this 4-3 scheme. He earned that one.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he just threw it away.
And the Hawkeyes will send
It probably was for the best. My guy was playing it. So.
He's on to boot it away now.
Maybe based off his judgment.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Miami offense is back on the field. To throw, it's back. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They fought hard there, but brought down short of the sticks.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Fletcher. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Canes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here
he might have to pick because he was about to get that shit.
Confused and out of position.
I can give it to you. It's true. I almost had a pick. Get a drop. Look at it.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. He's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
The Hurricanes churn out another 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call.
Pass interference.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's back. Throws to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done.
Nigga pinballed off all 3 of them. No, I get it. That was supposed to be a tackle.
and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's caught. Did he get a footing? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Pulls it incomplete.
I'm talking about yeah, two hands up. Just put two hands up. This nigga went one. I'm like, nigga, the nigga didn't do a catch or animation. He could have had it. I'm just saying that he didn't. I know your guy didn't have
a long way to go for a first down.
Yeah.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
The Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And so far, we've been treated to a duel of big play wide receivers. These guys have been putting on a show, piling up the highlights through 3 quarters. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Dropping back. It's back. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry out.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football.
And it's
I ain't seen it come with the feet. I thought he was running fast.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And a pass way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Here's the second down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Quick pass, the catch is made. Tackle, but first down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now here comes the bunch formation. Looking to pass here on second down. Wide open downfield. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the first quarter. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Back to throw. It's back. The receiver makes the catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up the first down.
Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And the Canes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Now they get the first down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to pass. It's back. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here.
I was there to guess it. I was like, fucking.
26-yard line is huge.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Moulton. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Hawkeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. The pass rush closing in.
Oh, I turned around. I turned around.
First down pass attempt.
Oh, I turned around.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw it again.
We dropped it.
There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. A deep shot to the right. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Oh, he's bringing it back.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. So here we go. One last chance to win it in regulation and avoid the risk of overtime. Slides to avoid the big hit. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Running out of time in the pocket.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Extending the play now. Gets loose on the scramble. Picks up a decent gain. Short of the 1st down, though. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down. And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Penn pandemonium here. They've taken the lead in the final seconds. After the clutch kick to take the lead, now they'll kick it away. The offense still a chance to tie this game if they can drive the field quickly. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They've got to be thinking field goal here, but they've got to move the ball closer for that kicker. How risky will they be? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout.
And
the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball
See you next
for that
game,
game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Niggas that made plays better. 2 crucial plays at the end, they were just better. We need to throw a better ball into that game. Step on it. How I played today, Chad?
Good shit.
I'm saying I'm talking to Chad. I'm not even saying nothing bad in general. I said how I played today. I feel good. So.
I was laughing because exactly what you said last time. I put 70 on your head top.
Okay. I see
Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. And the running back takes the handoff. And the running run stop right at the line of scrimmage. That's the kind of matchup we hope for. This team came in higher ranked, respected.
But they were my guys. Where he scored on, they played good. They at least acted on the ball. Right.
You really are going to get tested and find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it.
I don't know what's funny.
I could laugh.
But why? Why you laughing?
EA Sports College Football.
Yeah. Like you're at a press conference.
No, but I'm just stating it's Miami.
The reason why we lost is Miami. We played good defense.
I said the reason why we lost. I said they're a good team. So I said the reason why we lost. Oh, I never said that.
I just said that's what the reporter asked.
If my team didn't show up in the way we dropped passes, they didn't show up in the ways when they had to. That's what I'm doing. Quarterback, some situations, crucial situations, you make it go. Okay, it's simple as that. You watch the game, it's simple as that. Just little things. Little things. Okay.
I think I'm laughing more so because I never heard this. I didn't hear anything on you. You had 70 when I put 70 on your head.
Because I didn't play good. But I played good, didn't I? I played good. Both games. Both games was mad close the whole time. The whole game was close. If you watch the game back,
I'm just laughing because like
why would I say something
the way you talk and then I said I put 70 on your head top.
Because it was both back-to-back games. You barely won. You lucky there is the next time. You barely won this game too.
So it's just funny.
I'm just saying you barely won.
I love how you're talking now though. Like,
because I'm
crazy. You're 8-0.
Why would I?
You're 0-8.
Why did I talk when you just beat me? Because you just beat me, and you talked the whole time when you beat me, right?
No.
Yes, you did.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
What are you talking about?
When you put 70 on my head, you better not let this happen again. I never put 70 on there. You're stating facts. And what am I stating? Normal stating facts.
That you lost. You didn't state
and
that
I
when
said
I put 70 on your head.
It wasn't a close game.
That's what I'm saying. But you didn't have all this statement when it's 70.
Because it wasn't a close game.
Almost 80.
So why would I say
matter of fact, the other day was almost 80 on your head top.
Okay, and What I say about that?
I'm saying you're talking at the wrong time. The game ain't over. There's no point in talking.
Why am I? How is it the wrong time to be talking? Why am I talking shit to you? No. All I said is it was 2 close games. I definitely played better than recent games, and that's a fact. So what are you saying? I'm talking shit. This not.
I didn't say anything. I was just laughing.
You just said this not the time to talk.
You asked me why I was laughing.
Said right or wrong. You said this not the time to
be honest.
Right or wrong. Right or wrong.
You asked me.
Right or wrong. Just answer that quick. Right or wrong.
You asked me.
Right or wrong. Yes. So I'm not listening to you. If you're not gonna answer me, I'm not.
You asked me. You asked me why I was laughing. I was trying to just laugh in peace. You asked me why I was laughing. I explained myself. You didn't like the way I explained myself. I'm just telling you why I was laughing.
Because you're saying, why are you talking? You just verbatim said you're talking now, and it's not. Why would you talk?
Like the game's not over. It's like because you're making it seem like if you.
I didn't make it seem.
You said
anything.
You just did that. The fact that the game was close is that.
I said it was close. What? Okay, so what's wrong with saying the game was close? Are you sad that the game is close, nigga?
I'm happy for you. I'm not.
Okay, then what is there any? The game was close.
I was just laughing. You didn't like the way I was laughing. You didn't like the way I was laughing about the shit I was talking in my mind, thinking about. That's what happened.
That's what you're thinking about in your head?
It was just funny, yes. That's what I was trying to say. I was trying to say I was laughing at that because this is exactly what you were talking when you almost got the win last time. When it was by like 3 points or something like that. You were talking like this, and I was just sitting here like this. And then next thing you know, I played again, it was 78 head top. That's all the reason I laughed. That's why I was laughing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm dead ass. I said that, and you was like,
okay. Oh, but you understand. I get what you're saying.
I'm not trying. I wasn't trying to knock that the fact that this game wasn't close. You made me sweat. I had to play only 3 points.
No, I know. You don't have to say it. I already know that.
Well, that's why I wasn't trying. I didn't have to say that. I was all that, but you were talking to the chat. I was like, okay, that's fine. But I'm laughing. Then you was like, why are you laughing? I'm like, cause it's just funny. Like this is exactly what you were talking before. That's all I had to say. That's all that was. I'm not trying to like knock the fact that this was a close game. It was very close. I can't lie. My numbers don't even show that I didn't do that. 2 INTs, 64%, 260 yards. We just did exactly what we need to do to get it done. He threw a couple bad passes and my team played make the ball. Our team did make a lot of good plays. And we almost had 100 yards rushing. Or the quarterback started rushing the ball a little bit more, I think. Flying pad. Champions for that defense. What's the order? Nah, yo, you said it so fast. You said some shit on.
Okay, I have to let the credit for that.
I think we both had 2 picks. Two on my end. 2 on your end. Yeah. 2 on my end. I'm saying, you said the defense that your team played, you're not mad with it because they did make plays on the ball even if it wasn't a touchdown. Sometimes his line should be makes a better catch. Oh yeah. Sometimes it's just the one that you go for. He kind of touched him. Look. Did it. Oh, did it. Well, Barely, just barely. Yeah. No, that was close, dude. I seen it. I was like,
Yeah, I haven't played. I can't even play.
yeah, I was so mad 'cause I stopped. I just stopped running away. Me, hey, good throws. I ain't gonna lie, you have some good throws today. Also, you gotta start knowing. You gotta start doing that more often. Now I see it.
I did a couple of times on last. I don't know. I had a couple of times. You won 4.
No, last game, yeah, you stopped me in the fourth. Last game, but also, like I said, doesn't matter what team you play with, but like at the same time, I didn't play to my best ability. My fourth, a lot of bullshit. I was trying to get the yardage back as fast as well as possible. Not forget playing against LSU, some of the best. Some of them. I have to start hitting this on your ass a little bit because of coverage. Just stick to this pass. Another one here. This nigga's in front though. This is all about positioning. At these passes. Wrong positioning. Got a head on my head. Yeah, he tried. He tried to make it. Better catch. That's my guy. It was an outrun. I was doing that going up and through. No, yeah, on this side. I was thinking. You gotta start throwing that other. You know, I guess you got yardage. This time, yeah, because you overthrew him a little bit. Yeah. 1-yard touchback, coming the ball off for a few seconds left. Good job, use the ball, side, not that everything else is kind of butt. It was a tough game, it was a defensive game. Based off of leading the highlights. Not that many highlights. Nobody, I thought he was going to go. Yeah, I saw that. I was just better. I was just are we already went through this back? Yeah. Oh, we went through the fourth down. Then we got a penalty. You remember? Then he don't open over. Yeah, right. She fell into it.
Okay.
He pushed, yeah, he brought him in here. Without him, I wasn't getting in there. Yeah,
Probably.
maybe. It's not too hard on the goal line, but sometimes you gotta make
I
it stop.
know, yeah, but I mean, probably could.
No, you do it at the first. Because if not, he might have reacted on that when it's going up that way. Because that's what he was originally doing. Yeah, he did, but then he started.
He kind of went.
He came underneath to play this route, and that's what happened last time when the ball got batted. He came down and played that route. Okay, he's not supposed to be that high. That's just and they did something like read, open the right part of the field.
Oh,
This is a good one. This is
I don't know what, yeah.
right here. I'll try to do this little.
I don't know.
This is the other one.
I don't know what it is. Oh, you threw it right to the guy.
I didn't see it though. I didn't see it. I kind of didn't know how to see the match. I thought he was playing for it. Yeah, I seen the first guy, not the second guy.
Behind him.
Yeah, he kind of just sneaking. If you get what I'm trying to say, right here.
I thought he was coming.
I thought he was by himself. I thought that was just him. So I was like,
it kind of do look like one person.
Yo, they were blended in. So I'm like,
looking quickly.
Yeah, and I was like, then I was like, if I run, he gonna hit me. I could have ran it a little bit because he moved.
But I did it right.
Yeah, because he thought like that fucking. But our defense, I think, stood up. No, y'all gotta touch it. Wait till it freaking. Oh, this is you. Yeah, remember you did the quick one right here? Yeah. I was trying to just set this little.
Oh, yeah, when I went
running.
And I stood back because I didn't want to.
You did jump, you did press, you just timed it. You almost overshot it.
I hesitated a little bit.
You could have shooted it, yeah.
But it was
No, you didn't throw it.
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
That was the corner. The ball could have been a little closer if I knew fucking caught the ball on the flat. This is what I wanted to do. That's nice over the shoulder right there. I was like, okay, you gotta step on him.
Ball, you do it under the little late. It's a little late. You gotta have the ball break right now because he wasn't following him, but he did do a very good job. He did a very good job not going with the out route and breaking ball. And I ain't gonna lie to you, maybe.
And plus number 5.
No. What I'm saying is this is cover. This is cover versus number 5 versus number 5.
Yeah, he just turned it.
It's different if he didn't turn his hit.
But
my point is number 5. If you throw it straight to the end zone, he might have a better chance than everybody because one, he's already on the go route. This nigga is just starting to turn his hips out to him. Yeah. That would have been a good one.
I didn't throw it yet because, like you said, that nigga was
covering.
I didn't know he was gonna come down or not, so I waited a little bit.
This one you got to throw all the way to the sideline.
Yeah,
You tried.
I tried to.
You tried, but this one got to go all the way to the
it has to
sideline.
be over. He shouldn't have to be.
He shouldn't come back.
Should be like one of the routes I did when he just thought about
Right.
That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah, understand.
That's why I like
He just got there, and then once it hung in the air for a little bit, he made that play.
Yeah. That was good. You go downfield. Here we go. I think I got the ball. Oh yeah. The comeback.
Yeah.
He could have. Oh god damn.
I think your guy stuttered a little bit. You tried to make him an aggressive catch.
Turn his hips. I was like, okay.
You saw a glitch?
Yeah, he did. Turn his hip out.
That's all I'm trying to. I seen something weird because when you did though, I was like, why didn't he come back out and grab it like he normally did? It's because he did this weird ass pop.
He didn't even do anything. So that nigga just literally turned around and just caught the ball.
Chris, the game, fuck this game.
I was like, this
nigga didn't even
caught the ball.
I guess you could consider him a slip right here. A little extra slip.
But damn, nigga, be weird. The ball. You always see the ball coming to you.
It's hard though when you're in these comeback routes. If you throw it too early, he can't make that comeback.
It's about timing. But he was on his break though. He on his break.
This is the time. That is the fucking break.
Yeah.
That's stopping the whole time.
What this nigga do?
Yes.
What's this nigga?
He doing it. He went. His motion is perfect. Look, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Come back.
Literally.
Yours had a little step. Oh wait, hold on. Like that's all I'm trying to say. And I think the game hates you for that. That's all I'm trying to say. Or to watch that go. But I think you did. No, it's not saying. It normally shows you. So he just didn't make that move.
No, I didn't. Yeah, he didn't. I didn't use it. I don't think I used it. I thought because it normally shows.
Yeah, like right now.
Yeah. That's true. I think
like his hands came.
He's in front. He trying to say it. So
his hands are down.
Yep, he did. He came out of the break right before the ball to come. This nigga came out the break looking and just like he was like, "Oh, the ball's right here."
I think it's because that it got to be that animation had him whole messed up. You're like, hold on, I just levitate. Oh shit, the ball came to me. Nah, because that's the only way I see that being a problem. But there was a good. He did turn around with the ball. Hey, that's what the slow mos is for. Saw that shit.
Everything.
Invisible bump. That's crazy. Well, Chris did have a good game until next time. Never that will be. I'm pretty Saturday. Maybe Friday I'm also on trees, good. After I got hurt. After I got hurt. Alright, chat. Hope you have a good rest of your day. See you with shout out to
I don't know who. I think Ted.
Zero. That was it.
He said Ted. Yes.
Could have sworn we saw zero. Swear we saw zero. Right?
I didn't know.
Well, shout out to everybody. Shout out to Chris. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Shout out to Dave.